Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk about the exam that every professional engineer has to take, no matter if you are a Canadian applicant or an international engineering applicant. Do you guys know when are you eligible for this exam? We will provide you insights on where to find the study material for the exam. And the exam I am referring to is called Professional Practice Exam, also casually referred to as Ethics Exam. Stay tuned for the in-depth coverage of the exam content. On this slide, we're going to discuss the eligibility requirements and the examination authority that conducts the National Professional Practice Exam. You need to be registered as an engineering training with your engineering association to be eligible for writing this exam. You are only allowed 4 attempts to write the NPP exam. On failure of the 4th attempt, you would have to wait for 1 year before writing the exam again. This exam is conducted by National Professional Practice Exam Body, link in the description below. All the Canadian provinces and territories conduct the Professional Practice Exam through National Professional Practice Exam Body, except Quebec. In this slide, we're going to discuss the exam format. The NPP, or the National Professional Practice Exam, is a computer-based exam which is 2.5 hours in length and consists of 110 multiple choice questions. The exam tests the applicant's knowledge of Canadian professional practice, law, and ethics. Candidates should refer to the National Professional Practice Exam Blueprint, which serves as a guide for the exam topics and the material that will be tested in the exam. Link for the blueprint is in the description below. Now we will discuss the exam content of the professional practice exam. So there is the first topic is professionalism. There are 7 to 10 questions from that area, and it's almost like 9% of the overall questions come from this area. Next is ethics, and there are 17 to 21 questions. Almost close to 20% of your exam questions are from this topic. Next is the profession practice, and this is like 27 to 32 questions. This is like the biggest portion of your exam. It's almost 30% of your exam is based on this area. Next is law for professional practice, and there are like 23 to 28 questions. Around 25% of the exam is based on this topic. Next is the professional law, and there are like 7 to 10 questions in the exam from this topic, and it's almost like sums up to 9% of the total. Then the 6th is regulation of members and discipline processes. So there are 7 to 10 questions from this area, and that is around 9%. So there are 3 major areas that cover the 70% of the exam, and those are like ethics, profession practice, law for profession practice. So make sure you dedicate yourself to cover those 70% areas extensively, and also the other ones too, because 70% is the passing marks. On this slide, I will tell you what books or the study material you would need for the professional practice exam. So first comes the law for professional practice book, and it's also called Practical Law of Architecture, Engineering, and Geoscience. 2nd, 3rd, or 4th edition would work, and the authors of the book are Brian Samuels and Doug R. Sanders. This is the book here. You can see this is how it looks like. Practical Law. I have the 3rd edition here, and yeah, this would work as well. So make sure you go through this book in preparation for your exam. The next is the Principles of Professional Practice and Ethics, and this is covered under the book called Canadian Professional Engineering and Geoscience, Practice and Ethics, 5th or 6th edition, and it's written by Gordon Andrews, Patricia Shaw, and John McPhee. And I have same book here. It's called Canadian Professional Engineering and Geoscience, Practice and Ethics, and it's the 5th edition by Gordon Andrews. So this book will work as well. Make sure you go through this book in preparation for the exam. These are pretty useful resources in preparation for the exam. And Other things that you need to read for the exam is the Engineering and Geoscience Professions Act, and every province or territory would have their own act. Make sure you go through that act, and it will be specific to your province. Like Saskatchewan would have their own act. It's called Engineering and Geoscience Professions Act. While Ontario has Professional Engineers Act, that's specific to engineers, and in British Columbia it's Professional Governance Act, and in Alberta it's Engineering and Geoscience Professions Act. These are a few of them. You can find more on the association's website. Easily you can search for that. And additionally, there are online practice tests that are also available for a payment, and it's available on npppractice.com. Link is in the description below. And there is also some free study material that's available, and I will provide the links below. You should read and go through that material. It will be really handy and helpful for you to understand more of some of the areas in detail and depth in preparation for your exam. Thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for more videos. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, happy engineering!